Anytime that I mention a fuzz pedal that can capture the Jimi Hendrix sound, I talk about a fuzz face from the late 60s, like a 1969 type of fuzz face type thing. Anytime that happens, the internet immediately yells at me and says, Jimi Hendrix never used a fuzz face that wasn't modded by Roger Mayer. Cool. Understood. That's exactly that. Today we look at the Jimi from Sabbadius. What is up, YouTube? My name is Buddy Blues, and today we go to Argentina to see our good friend Nico Sabbadian from Sabbadius. I've said this so many times on this channel before. Nico is an auditory genius. His ears are it's the biggest gift he has, I think. I think his ear is more of a talent than making this stuff, because without the ear, this stuff wouldn't come out the way it is. Enough about Nico. I give him enough compliments, and the World Cup is still hurting me. Sabbadius have just come out with the JIMI Fuzz. It's fresh, look at the date. And what he's trying to capture here is, we've seen this before, where he tries to capture a song, a concert, a snippet of a thing, a sound, like with his univibes, like with his different fuzzes and stuff like that. This is trying to capture, and captures it very well, the Jimi Hendrix at Woodstock. Now we know the famous picture of Jimi Hendrix playing that red fuzz face with the white knobs. That's been modified by Roger Mayer. Essentially what it ends up being is, if you think of the what Jimi called Octavio, or the Octavia pedal, it's pretty much that circuit minus the octave. So you get that full fuzz, and it sounds exactly like the record. Like if we hear the Jimi Hendrix at Woodstock, it sounds exactly like that. The pedal itself is powder coated in this black, and I don't know if you can hear it, or I wish you could feel it too. But it is just done so well. It's done so well. I love that thing. I really do. And this the coolest thing is, you saw it a little bit ago, how this lights up. What I do appreciate is that it does take a 9-volt in. I think they all need, I understand that some circuits don't like it, can't handle it, you have to reverse the polarity, blah, 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 blah. That sounds like a you problem, not an us consumer problem. Fix it. And he did. Simple on, off, level, gain. I don't want to talk anymore. I'm going to keep playing the same guitar. Anytime a Sabbadius product comes out and I'm interested to check it out and stuff like that, I always go to that red Strat, that Hendrix thing. It's got the pickups, it's got the look, it's got everything. I love the way it sounds. We're going to go through the Victory, the Deputy. It's got that Marshall JTM 45 thing going. And at some point, I'm going to push the gain on it. Let's get to it. Oh! Nicole Argentino. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you have now heard the Jimmy. In a second, I'll show you my Jimmy. Sorry. You have now heard the Jimmy from Sabbadius, from Nico Sabadin in Argentina. No one doesn't like him. I said it. What are you doing here? Have you seen RJ's video yet? Really, when it comes to the Hendrix fanaticism and capturing the sound and capturing the soul and the essence of it and the feel, you can capture sounds on a digital computer, okay? You can capture on a neural DSP, whatever. You can do that, but you can't capture feel. This is gonna get controversial. Kill me in the comments, it'll help the algorithm. But really, you can't capture feel. You can't. I love the neural DS whatever stuff. I do. I enjoy that stuff. Playing with headphones on a laptop. Are you kidding me? That's cool. It doesn't get you the feel. It never will. These old analog machines, they do. Amp, guitar, cable, this. It does it. I love that. If you haven't heard of Sabadius, I really encourage you to check them out. I encourage you to look him up on Instagram. I encourage you to see what other videos he's got out there, whether it's this channel, RJ's, or his own channel, whatever. Any video you can find of Sabadius product, because they're always done to the extreme. It's sometimes too much. It's sometimes too good. So there's a lot of pedals that I have, for example, that I play every once in a while. I can bring them out of the drawer and I play them, and it's just so special. It's really cool to collect the stuff. He makes my favorite Univibe as well. Again, enough about him, more about this. This is cool. If this was your first time on the channel, welcome. Hey, if it's not, welcome back. Sabbadius is a small business. Did you know that? Now you do. Now what? Checkmate. You lose. Always proud to show you his stuff. I really always am proud to show you his stuff because of how much of his own pride into his own work goes into this stuff. It really does. A lot of soul and love goes into making stuff like this, into researching stuff like this. Like there were hundreds of rejects before this one came out, and he's like, that's the one. Now I must replicate it a few times. So it's good to give these people a chance. It's good to give small businesses a chance, and it's good to have you here. Thank you for watching. Please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, or don't. The algorithm is not my friend these days, but it's okay. It's not okay. Thank you so much for watching. I have been Buddy Blues. You have been the people of the blues. Until next time.